Welcome back to another video. Oh fuck, sorry, I'm honestly a bit tired, and this video was actually not meant to be. I mean, we were simply just gonna go home after a day of Pokemon, having spent some time with the girlfriend, my mom, work, but you know, out of the sake of the lifestyle that I am desiring to make, you know, we got to make those make or break decisions. And what I mean by that is what am I doing to break this lifestyle in which I don't desire, to make the lifestyle that I actually do desire, which is waking up on a Monday morning and deciding, hey, am I going to spend time with my family? Am I going to work? Or am I going to do whatever I want? You know, having that liberty. And again, little by little, although my videos are not successful at all, we're cultivating that same energy and thinking of the future like this is what it's going to be eventually. But in all honesty, I mean, I'm, if anything, just preparing myself for the future. I mean, and I'm not talking about 2025 because I've noticed that's already just the subject is like, oh, you gotta lock in, you gotta do this and that. But it's like, in all honesty, I'm preparing myself for what I've already had in store right now, which is, you know, I got promoted at my job. I know I've talked a lot of shit about my job, but that's also the reason why, like, I decided to get promoted. I'm like, you know what? No, we're gonna be a job whore, and we're going to respectfully ask my boss, it's like, hey, I want to go to another branch, struggle there, risk my job there instead of a place in where I'm stagnant, complacent, not escalating whatsoever. You know, I mean, there's got to be some type of risk to life, and I mean, boy, oh boy, am I fucking scared to actually go into this new job that I'm about to get. But as I'm nearing the days that I actually am about to enter this new job, I'm just like, well, what about YouTube? What about YouTube? I mean, we still haven't made it. And it's bittersweet for the fact that finally I'm about to have a lot more money. I'm about to be an actual adult and start, you know, building my life. Because I kid you not, like, this job opportunity, like, I was crying over it. I'm not gonna lie, because I had been, these past couple of months, I've been so used to, like, living on bare minimum. And bare minimum in the sense where, like, I don't necessarily have the liberty to spend the way I would want to, but thankfully I have enough for gas, bills, food, rent, like just those type of things, right? But it's like I don't have enough allocated money for my own personal expenses, which I'm not gonna lie, like, I haven't been sad, but I do hate being constrained. And as someone that's a very fucking fixed and stubborn person, like, that type of constrainment is very annoying. And that's why in this point of my life, I'm 22, it's finally come to a point where it's make or break. I kid you not, for this promotion that I'm getting, it's going to be 3-4 months of tedious studying, trying to pass exams, and if in case I fail these exams, I have no job. It's such a huge fucking risk, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm gonna try to lean on YouTube as much as I can, every 5 days, every day, every 2 days, every 3 days, no matter what, like, whatever time I can use as therapy, you can say, or my own therapeutic use for myself from YouTube by talking to a camera, posting it and getting your guys' opinions. Whatever I can do to make that happen, I'm going to be doing it still while I'm about to enter this whole new chapter in my life. And I kid you not, it is going to be a whole new fucking chapter. I mean, it's no coincidence that when I had this interview for my promotion, I was already going to be late for the interview. It was in Santa Monica, and the interview was at 9 a.m. I thought it was 9:30 a.m. So I was at the house by 8:30, and Santa Monica from my place to Santa Monica is about an hour drive. So I would have gotten there at 9:30 a.m. But I believe, and not to get religious, but I believe there's just a greater force out there that is actually wanting this for me. You know, it's been already a bumpy road to this transition to my new life. And mind you, like, this isn't the top of the fucking hill. This is just more, if anything, finally, like, it's a reward. It's a reward for all those failures that I had gone through this year. And I mean, it's nice that I'm getting a job in which is really coveted. You know, I'm going to be making $60K a year. Not ideally what I want, but there is actually people within this position that I'm about to get. Like, this position that I'm about to get is very complex. It's very versatile. So depending if you are around a bunch of rich people or not, someone can actually make $20,000 a year with their base salary on top. So if $20,000 a month, I'm sorry, not a year, a month. So my base salary is going to be $60K. If I want to, I can make $20K in this position that I'm about to get. If I succeed, if I'm knowledgeable, if I actually give it the old college effort. And that's all intimidating. You know, when I got this job, I was like, wow, this Mexican boy that knows nothing but just working hard and not wanting to give up attained a job in which it's not the best, but it's an opportunity. It's the potential that I'm about to receive from this job. Like, I'm finally given an opportunity. Now it's time for me to actually throw myself, make or break. But the YouTube videos will still be there. I'm not giving up on YouTube. And as many fucking years as it takes, I'm just not going to give up on YouTube. I'm really not. It's what I want. It's truly what I want. You know, Markiplier is dealing with family member death. And my condolences to his uncle, I believe. To him as well. It's like having the liberty to go out there, and mind you, plane tickets aren't cheap. Plane tickets are not cheap. And then also wanting to give a bit of money to your family members in which are not financially stable. Give them a bit of money while still being able to maintain yourself, that apartment of yours, that partner of yours, girlfriend. It's a lot that, as a man, I respect Markiplier for. And then on top of that, like, you know, it's the liberty. And I know I keep getting strung up on this, but it's the liberty. I mean, right now, these two people are on my mind a lot. Heinz and Markiplier. They have projects. You know, they have things that are not necessarily pertaining to them that must get done so that way they can succeed. But then there's also these self-tasks, these self-projects that are made so that way they maintain themselves occupied, but they also validate their existence. And that is essentially what I want. You'll see in the 40-minute video that I made, and mind you, this is not going to be a 40-minute video. I'm already about to end it pretty soon. But in the 40-minute video I made, I was so fucking excited to talk. Time felt like nothing when I made that video. And I'm going to fucking post it whenever I can, but this is going to have to be a placeholder in the meantime. But I'm going to have to end it pretty soon, actually. I'm going to end it. Just keep in mind, I'm really searching for that liberty. And within these next couple of months, days, you're going to be seeing me post a bit more often just because I need my coping mechanism, man. But that being said, take care. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.